Since we couldn't cover all of the succulent street food from all over the world, we just had to make another video. This time we're taking you from Japan to Mexico, back to China, and even the USA. If you want to know what's the best thing to try in these countries, then keep watching. Here are the 7 countries with the best tasting street food, part 2. Let's dive right into it, shall we? Number 7, USA street food. We didn't know whether we should include each city separately or make one big compilation of sweet, glorious flavor, so we decided to go for the latter. Whether you're up for NYC-style pizza, a Chicago hot dog, or LA tacos, quesadillas, and a lot more, you just have to try all of these when visiting one of these big cities. Cheesesteaks, subs, wraps, burgers, hot dogs, and a ton of barbecue. How can we forget Texas and all those come-off-the-bone smoked ribs that just melt in your mouth? Those are just some of the basics. The cities also have tons of soul and a ton of love for all sorts of food from around the world. You can find Chinese, Mexican, Japanese, Indian, basically all sorts of street food in just one city. Number 6, Balkan street food. And if meat is your thing, then you just have to go to the Balkans. Rows upon rows of sausages, savapi, meat patties, and even whole roasted pigs. You'll find it all, and it's dirt cheap. You can find a big-ass burger for just $2, and if you think that's not cheap, you should know that one of these burgers have the same amount of meat as 4 Big Macs. So yeah, it's all about volume, and if you're a big eater, then this is the perfect spot to be in. Number 5, Mexican street food. When you don't know what to eat in Mexico, just go to the streets. Chances are you'll find some sort of street vendor that's selling finger-licking Mexican food. This includes everything from tamales, gorditas, quesadillas, empanadas, tostadas, nachos, fajitas, and of course everybody's favorite, smashing that like button if you haven't done so already. But no, the favorite Mexican food is, you guessed it, tacos. These street vendors have about 1,000 ways of preparing tacos, and you'll find them all in all sorts of forms, shapes, and sizes. For example, this one guy likes the Mexican street food that he tipped the vendor and his wife about $100 for 2 tacos. That's how good the food is. Number 4, Vietnamese street food. When we're talking Vietnamese street food, what's the first thing that comes to mind? For us, it's that wonderful pho, with the rich broths, the meat, the greens, and the rice noodles. It's the perfect blend of comfort and fill me up that you need to start your day. But if you don't like noodle soup, don't even fret. These Vietnamese vendors sell everything from spring rolls to grilled pork with vermicelli, the Vietnamese sandwich also known as banh mi, and of course the Vietnamese sweet dessert called chè. Number 3, Japanese street food. All of the inexperienced tourists going to Japan think that Japanese street food consists of sushi and nothing else. Although you can find them in every major city, there are some things that you need to pay attention to when you go to Japan. The small food stands are called the yatai, and this is what you can find there. The first thing that you should look for is tamayogaki, the rectangular omelet on a stick, the takoyaki, or small salted donuts filled with pieces of octopus, the succulent yakisoba, which is a mixture of pork, noodles, cabbage, and onions, and we can never forget about the imagawa yaki, the donuts filled with red bean paste, chocolate, or custard. Number 2, Chinese street food. From the islands of Japan, we move to the shores and streets of China, where you'll find home-cooked food for a fraction of the price that you would pay at a restaurant. Everything from egg fried rice to xian pancakes, steam bun called baozi, candied fruit on a stick, thick rice balls, and the unforgettable experience that are Chinese dumplings. They come in all shapes and sizes, steam or fried, filled with pork or greens. Thousands of combos for every foodie. Number 1, Indian street food. And finally, we come to one of the largest, spiciest, and tastiest street food countries in the entire world. Street vendors in India can span across an entire street, and if you don't mind the poor kitchen conditions, then this is going to be heaven for you. The first thing that you'll have to try are the jalebi, a potato patty inside a burger bun topped with all sorts of chutneys. Kathi rolls are the second favorite, which is a kebab with veggies that can be found everywhere, and almost everything comes with a hefty portion of rice or chapati bread. On a related note, we wanted to know if you have been to any of these cities. You could tell us in the comment section below. If you'd like more videos like these, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss any of them. And as always, thanks for watching, guys.